Dreamscape presents A Woman's Choice by Eugenia Price, narrated by Nan Mcnamara. To my loyal and encouraging friends, the women who dare to think with me. Preface. I have written this book with one prayer and one wish in my heart, that you who read it will be encouraged to think. Too often, we are content to let someone else do our thinking for us. This seems to be particularly true of women. Dr. Mary Bunting, president of Radcliffe College, has had as one of her life themes the necessity for today's woman to make use of her mind. I do not say that Christian women necessarily think less than other women, but I do believe the Christian woman has an added responsibility to God where her mind is concerned. Too often, in an emergency situation, we act as though our faith had nothing to do with the circumstances. I saw a cartoon the other day in which two identical figures stood side by side. The caption read, "Which one is the believer?" The human mind, lighted from within by the very presence of the Spirit of God, should be easily recognized by its ability to cope with the problems of life on this earth. A woman's choice is not an intellectual approach to the problems we all face. It is written in our language, but with the one theme that if we begin to face the real issues involved, we are merely making creative use of the minds God gave us. The ability to think through is one of the means God has given us to find our way to fulfillment on this earthly journey. Those of you who read my book, Woman to Woman, have literally propelled me into this one by your warm enthusiasm and your generous sharing of the good news of your changed lives. Woman to Woman was not an easy book to follow, and yet my stimulating contacts with you in person and by mail since its publication made writing A Woman's Choice a must. The two books are two sides of the same picture: woman and God and the daily dilemma. If a woman can choose to live her life in a person-to-person relationship with God, then she must assume the responsibility of using her mind instead of her emotions when the going gets rough. She must be willing to let that mind be in her, which was in Christ Jesus. This is her choice. I have attempted to share some light I have received on how to do this in the book you are about to read. We can live through our problems from confusion to peace, or we can bumble along, taking the jolts which inevitably follow a life guided only by the...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?